Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, your travel god of extreme, and one sexy motherfucker, Peter Joseph here, for a almost late, Thursday night video, right here on Metal God 669. And as always, thank you for watching, make sure you like the video, and subscribe. Right now. Do it right now. Or whenever you feel like it. And if you're brand new here, welcome to the party. You hope to enjoy the ride. Sit back, and relax, put your feet up, and grab a cold one. Whatever you got. Enjoy the show. You don't like it, get out of here. That's it. All right, no big intro as always. We're gonna get serious. It's serious for a minute because we got to talk about things. But in any case, hope you had a great Christmas holiday, everybody. Christmas Eve and Christmas are now over. We are pretty much on New Year's Eve weekend. So, as for this video, 4 days away till New Year's Eve, and then we're gonna drop that ball. It'll be 2025, right at the midpoint of the decade. It's gonna be an amazing 2025. Donald Trump is back. Change is coming. Lots of good things happening, we hope, in the year 2025, and we're pretty much, I think we're about 3 weeks away from Donald Trump's inauguration. It's gonna be a big, huge day. Lots of shit getting done on day one. In the first hour, Donald Trump's gonna sign some bills, and it's gonna be crazy. So, that inauguration is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait for that. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. But, there's all the happiness that we have. If you've been following this channel for so long, I think this channel's been up for about 9-10 years, I think. And I do have music videos on this channel, some Metal God channel. I know, why don't you put up music videos? Or I've been putting up music-related videos when I go to my concerts and everything else, and got a good response for that. Thank you very much for that. And I have put up some music news, some metal news, some other stuff, which I'm going to continue on into 2025. Lots more music videos to come, music videos and music-related news, album reviews, top 10s, this and that. I'm going to try to get more and more content than you can freaking count, and it's going to make your head explode. So, we got that coming in 2025. And I will be here pretty much till WrestleMania. But we'll see, around WrestleMania, then after that, it gets a little dicey with my work schedule, so we'll see what happens with that. But, pretty much, for the first couple months of 2025, I will be here, and you will too, hopefully. And if not, get the fuck off my channel! And that's that. Anyway, let's be serious for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following my channel, besides the music-related videos, I do tribute videos to the faithful departed in the world of wrestling, sports, music, movies, whatever. That are pretty important. I did one, pretty much the last video, go back a video, and I did a 2-in-1 video. I did a tribute to Rey Mysterio Sr., the uncle of Rey Mysterio Jr., who passed away last week, as well as Ricky Henderson, the great baseball player, the man of steel, S-T-E-A-L. Used to play for the Athletics, played for the Yankees, had a little time with the Mets, the Blue Jays, I think the Dodgers at one point. He passed away due to pneumonia. That sucks. He was, I think, 65, 66 years old. Rey Mysterio Sr. was around the same age, 65, 66. No cause of death as of right now, but wasn't a good last weekend. It wasn't, a good Christmas Eve weekend and all that other shit, but it is what it is. But like I said, I hope you had a great Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. For some of you, I hope you got what you wanted. For others, I hope you got a bag of shit. But it is what it is. And that's that. I turned 48 And I look good at it, too. I'm almost 50, and I'm still gonna look better than you, and you know it. And I digress. But, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Thursday night, it's time for another tribute video. And it pertains to the world of professional wrestling. We lost another member of the wrestling family. It's, speaking of wrestling, it's been 4 years since we lost the great Brody Lee, the Exalted One. So we lost him 4 years ago, I think to the day. So we all miss Luke Harper, we all miss Brody Lee. He's up there with Bray Wyatt. Yeah. And then Bray's telling him to follow the buses. That's all that stuff. But today we lost another member of the family, member of the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, the great company that it was, kind of still is, with the new, I guess you could say the new version of the NWA. But anyway, this particular superstar passed away on Christmas, of all days, Christmas, but we found out today that this man passed away, and that man is, some of you may or may not know him, if you follow the NWA, which I do on an on and off basis, but the man I'm talking about, his wrestling name is Jax Dane, but his real name is Jeremy Laymon. So Jax Dane, Jeremy Laymon, a.k.a. Jax Dane, passed away on Christmas due to complications from a heart attack, which he suffered in late November. Ouch. And news broke today, late today, confirmed by both the NWA, where he was the NWA champion for about a little over a year, from August 29, 2015 to October the 21st, 2016, also was confirmed by his family. So, not a great Christmas for the Laymon family. So, a little bit of backstory like I usually do on my tribute videos to tell you what the hell, who this person is. So, because a lot of people don't know who Jax Dane is. I hate to go Conor McGregor, but who the fuck is that guy? I know people are saying, who the fuck is this guy? Why are you doing a video about him? Well, it pertains to wrestling. And I did follow his little career. Not a lot of it, but mostly. But anyway, his stepson, Nicholas... Oh, I'm going to have a problem with this one. Nicholas Villavicencio, that's an Italian name, I think, posted to Facebook, and I quote, "Fly high, Pops, thank you for being there every step of the way and teaching me to be the best man I could be. Will forever be a part of my life and will take care of my mom for you. We will meet again." Okay, we've got that. The Dane event bridged the ownership change in the NWA, being the last champion of the old regime, beating Hiroyoshi Tenzan. Is that the same Tenzan from New Japan? I don't know, but at World War Gold in San Antonio, Texas, losing the title to Tim Storm, well, we know him, former NWA champion himself, with the Billy Corgan when Billy Corgan took over the NWA. He lost that belt to Tim Storm in Sherman, Texas. This is before Billy Corgan owned the promotion. Billy Corgan owned Lightning One Inc., or LOI, or whatever you want to call it. So, in a release through the NWA, Billy Corgan described Dane as, quote, "a friend, mentor, absolute professional, in and out of the ring, a loyalist who went out of his way to support and rebuild the NWA, which we all know and love today." So, the new version of the NWA. He also added that Dane loved professional wrestling deeply, and he certainly loved those that he fought and rode with. I speak for all the NWA when saying Jax will be missed. We will do our best to honor him and make his family proud as we carry forth. So probably, if there's a highlight show basically of the NWA. If you follow the NWA on YouTube, So they might do some like a tribute show or in memoriam type thing for him. But we'll see what happens with that. Move on with that. He was born on March the 10th, 1976, hey, the same year as me, and grew up in a small community of Bakewell, Tennessee. And the 6'4", 296-pound giant, who was initially a basketball player at Soddy Daisy High School, nice name of high school, and Martin Methodist College, where he obtained a degree in business administration. After college, he was working as an account executive, where he decided that he wanted to explore another path, which was professional wrestling. And he was a fan through the Monday Night Wars. He trained under Dr. Tom Pritchard, we all know who he is, Rip Rogers, another guy we all know and love, some of you, and Nick Dinsmore. I wonder who Nick Dinsmore is. Eugene. In Ohio Valley Wrestling, and debuted in 2009. He said in Slam Wrestling, he told Slam Wrestling, I should say, not in Slam Wrestling. He told Slam Wrestling in April 2015, quote, "Training was a grind, you think? So, training to become a professional wrestler is tougher than you think it is. Nothing really prepares you for learning how to fall down. That's the first thing you actually learn how to do. Take a bump, basically, and you don't know how to take a bump. You need to get out of the fucking business. We spend our whole lives learning to walk right side up, and then one day you have to learn to fall down. You have to fall down aggressively." That's true. He was at Impact Wrestling in 2017, where he was known as Wilcox as part of the VOW, Veterans of War team, with Anthony Mayweather. Some of you know him as Crimson. I do kind of remember that a little bit. I do remember Wilcox. I know Crimson. But anyway. In May 2021, he told Shining Wizards podcast that it took some convincing for him to try the gimmick, since I came from a military family. Both my uncle served in the military. A lot of close friends were in the military, whether it be the Marines or the Army. And he wasn't even a veteran. He didn't serve in the military. He came from a military family, but never served. So, and he found it tough, especially at meet and greets, where he was thanked for his service. And he was like, "I never did get comfortable being billed as a former soldier. I had too much respect for the military and what goes on." Crimson really had that, Crimson was part of the military. And he had to talk him through it, and how to be, just basically how to learn, portray the gimmick, basically. He had a great time in Impact. He was there with LAX, Ortiz and Santana. Fantastic to work with. Homicide. Blat! He was there in some form or fashion. Low-key. Eddie Kingston, who, when he joined the second LAX, and then when Conan brought it back with the original LAX, Homicide and Hernandez, to fight Ortiz and Santana, that war. So, he says, "My time at Impact was fantastic, except for being billed as a former soldier." I wonder who that was. Dixie Carter. Dixie Carter! And that's just something I wasn't comfortable portraying, and it was hard to do, man. Well, yeah, it would suck to portray a soldier, and you're not even a soldier. Okay. Besides being NWA World Champion, he was also the NWA National Heavyweight Champion, not once, but twice. NWA World Tag Team Champion with Rob Conway. We all know him from the Impact days as the Iron Gods, G-O-D-Z. He was also the NWA North American Heavyweight Champion. The North American Champion. Because the National and the North American are kind of different, but they look the same. And the NWA Texas Heavyweight Champion. He was also NWA Lone Star Tag Team Champion with Raymond Rowe, who we all know as Eric in War Machine. Remember, Hanson and Rowe were in our age before as War Machine. Now they're Eric and Ivor, the You know, the Viking Raiders, or now they're known as the War Raiders. We all know them as War Machine. So, I didn't even know that. He teamed with him back in the day. Kept a day job throughout his wrestling career, working his way up to the national sales manager at Ream Manufacturing. Slam Wrestling interviewed Dane on 2 occasions, once in 2015 and 2023 in April. He's survived by his wife, Evelinda, who he married in November 2020, and stepson Nico, not that Nico from NXT, and his father. Further details are not known at this time. So that's the backstory of Jax Dane, otherwise, real name Jeremy Laymon. Passed away, Wednesday. If you see this video, Wednesday. So he died on Christmas due to complications from a heart attack, which he suffered in late November. So he had a heart attack, and he started getting better, and then complications with that continued on, and then sadly he passed away from those complications. And I hate to see it. So anyway, we lost another member of the family, and Jeremy Laymon is now up there with the likes of Terry Funk, Mike Awesome, all those great men up there. Men and women, I should say. Men and women up there in that big, huge wrestling ring in the sky, which keeps getting filled every freaking year. Because I know we're going to have more deaths. Hopefully we don't get any deaths from now until, the ball drops. And then we'll probably find out the first official person to die in 2025. But, there's a lot of people that are getting older, like Ozzy Osbourne, and, people that, are in their 60s, 70s, 80s, some of them in their 90s. They're still around, kicking ass. So, there's a lot of people from the 80s. My childhood is still, there's some people still around in my childhood, but, in music, movies, and TV, and movies and all that other shit, they're still around, but, the clock is ticking, so. And I just turned 48. Hopefully I got a long way to go. So, but we'll see, you never know when your number is called. And sometimes you don't want to go, but, when God calls you, you have to go. But, to get up here, no, I don't want to. I got a long life to live. So, I'm close to 50. I'm almost at the midway point. And you know what happens at 50? Downhill you go. And I'm pretty much downhill as it is when I was in 40, when I hit 45, basically. I started going downhill, but, got my aches and pains and all this shit. What are you going to do? But, trying to live a healthy lifestyle, try to get back to 100%, get all these, old man arthritis stuff out of my body, not drink so much soda, try to drink a little bit of juice and, water and a little bit of stuff like that, but we'll see what happens with that. As we get into 2025, one of my main goals is to get healthier and stuff like that, and get wiser, and just get away from a lot of things that are just like, I need to get away from. Kind of like this website, but, that's not going to happen with that, but certain things around this website I'm going to just ignore and get away from, because it's not healthy for me, so I just need to get away from it before, it has consumed me, so I'm trying to get the demon out, exercise the demon. Be gone, Satan! It's one of those things, but, eventually with enough help, and with, praising the Lord and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and will hopefully help me get better and all that other stuff. And I think 2025 will be a rebirth. I said that many years before that, but but I think this year I've hit the hard reset button, and Now, when January 1st hits, it's going to be a much different year. But you never know what happens. You never know what can happen between January 1st and December 31st. So the year is can be have big highs and then big lows and then really big lows. You're at basically ground zero, and then you go. I mean, you hit rock bottom, and it's kind of hard to kind of pick yourself up right near the end of the year. But as long as you finish strong, then and hopefully carry into the following year, then you should be okay. But I had an up and down year, but trying to finish strong and go into 2025 even better. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. Alright, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. I am tired, and I got to go to the doctor tomorrow. Yeah, I got to go to the doctor, so it is what it is. But it's a short thing. It's like a in and out thing, like my dick in your mom's ass. But that's another story for another time. In any case, so I'm going to get some sleep. I'm going to go to bed. Then tomorrow we got a long day. Got lots of videos coming your way tomorrow. Definitely got to talk about Dynamite. Cause I got to do that. That tomorrow because it pertains to Rampage, to Final Rampage, and World's End on Saturday night. So I'll be doing my predictions. Probably somewhere early or midday on Saturday, and then the review will be on Sunday. When probably early Sunday because I won't be around because I'll be doing my Sunday festivities and all that other good shit, that I usually do on Sunday. But who knows? My plans change every freaking week, so it's just sometimes I'm out, sometimes I'm not out, sometimes I'm whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy a weekend for wrestling and good stuff, and get ready for New Year's Eve and then drop that ball and celebrate with the missus and a few friends, and pretty much it. Then we start 2025 and we move on with that. And watching Wrestle Kingdom and then Wrestle Dynasty on January the 5th. Then the Netflix premiere on January the 6th is going to be epic. So 2025 I think is going to be a great year for wrestling, especially maybe I think AEW and WWE. AEW didn't have a great year per se, but WWE was flying high pretty much throughout this rest of this year. And we're going to close out the year of wrestling on Saturday night. Well, pay-per-view wise, Saturday night. And then we officially end the year of wrestling on Tuesday night with a taped NXT. And that's pretty much it. We got the final Raw, the USA Network Monday night live. NXT is not live. And then as we turn the calendar over to 2025, the first official wrestling event is a live edition of AEW from Asheville, North Carolina, Fight for the Fallen. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Just take each day as it comes, or as my mom would say, one day at a time. And like I said, we may not know when our final day is, so just praise God and do the right thing and live your life, because we never know when it will end. That's it. So, as I always do on my tribute videos, take a moment of silence and a ceremonial toast of whatever I got. Water, we don't know, what's not Pepsi. This time it's Coke, but, whatever it is. So to Jeremy Laymon, a.k.a. Jax Dane, you're a great man, a great world champion, and all the champions in the NWA, and in Impact, right? Well, it wasn't a champion in Impact, but good career in Impact. But in any case, to Jax Dane, Jeremy Laymon, rest in peace, sir. I hope you're kicking ass up there in heaven. So, may your mighty soul rest in peace. So, here's to you. Cheers. Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. And leave me your thoughts and opinions about Jax Dane. If you've heard of him, or if you haven't, well, now you know. So give you a little history lesson on that. So, that's it. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for AEW Dynamite review and Ring of Honor review from the Hammerstein. I forgot. I was at the Hammerstein this pretty much all last weekend. I forgot they taped Ring of Honor TV on, I think it was Saturday night. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, we got Ring of Honor from the Hammerstein tomorrow. It's gonna be has some interesting stuff there. Tony Storm is on the show. A certain guy named Homicide returned. And Athena had a emergency meeting with Billy Stark, so I don't know why she's still with her. And Lexi Nair. And let's just say it's a very important meeting. And we'll talk about that tomorrow as I lead you into SmackDown and Rampage, and then we'll do SmackDown, your official SmackDown review tomorrow night, late tomorrow night. So stay tuned. Please hit that bell on my respective channels, so when those videos go up, you'll be first to see it. Because if not, well, you're SOL. You know what that means. And that's that. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're in the East Coast, go to bed. If you're on the West Coast, go to bed. If you're anywhere else, well, good morning to you. Or good afternoon if you're in Japan. But anyway, wherever you're watching from, thanks for watching. And until next time, peace.